Hi everyone, I'm here today because I want to show you some of the tags and cards, tuck spots that I made using my newest digi, and I thought they were so pretty, so I wanted to show you and how I did. And I'm gonna make a small card here so you can have an idea of the things that I created. So this is my newest digi. It's called French Belle, and this is the collage page. So this here, you have the images a little smaller, so you can make smaller cards. And let me show you some of the pages. It's very pretty. It matches everything that I make. There's a lot of pink and blue and roses, beautiful images, postcards. So this image is from an antique powder box that I have. Those are antique envelopes that I have in my collection, postcards, some of the pretty images that I love. I love this. This is from an antique book that I have. All of the documents are original images that I have. So they are so beautiful. I added a label here, and this beautiful postcard back, and I added some black and white images because I love to add some black and white. This is great for a page, like when you fold it in half. This is an antique French book that I have. This is the cover, so I thought it would be nice to use as a cover if you want, or pieces as tuck spots. And this is an image that I have from an antique print. This is a vintage wallpaper that I like to use for the center of the journal. And I like it because a lot of the pages you can use it as they are, like this. You can use it just folded and you look beautiful as a center page, or you can cut the pieces and use it to make things out of them. So and you can also use it as a page if you want. So there's one page here and one page on the other side. So I love that you can do both things with this kit, and this was my idea, exactly what I wanted. You can use it as a page, or you can use it to make ephemera. And these are some of the cards that I made. I'm gonna make another version of this. So all of these cards I made with one print, like one print of each page. I think there's only there's two of the cards that they are doubles. Everything else I printed one time and I made all of this. I think it's enough for one journal. There's a lot of images here that you can use to make ephemera. So this is so pretty. This one is double, so I made two of this image. I love this little angel. And this is also double, I made two. And I added lace. I love to add lace and bows. And this box stamp here. And this is the collage image. There's a pocket here. This is a tuck spot. This is a card. I added vintage wallpaper here and some gold stamp. This is also, I'm gonna use it as a tuck spot. I'm gonna use it as a pocket. Let's say this is a page, so I folded one of the pages in half, and I'm gonna use it as a pocket. So I'm gonna glue it here, or either you can stitch, and this is a pocket. So you just have your journaling card here. And I love to add the envelopes, and they're perfect for pockets, so that's why I like to do this. And this, it's the antique book cover, so I added this image that it's in the kit, and I added this detail, a little bit of fabric here, and this is gonna be like a duck spot here, and it's gonna look like this. And here's another card. I like to use dyed papers for the backs. And another one, I added a vintage piece of a doily, and this one I added a wax stamp that I made, and I painted on top with gold. This is image. They're all images from the kit. This is the vintage postcard. I added some vintage wallpaper. This you can also use as a pocket, or it can be a journaling card. And this is the image. I added some handmade paper here from Heather, and this is the same thing. This I made it as a pocket, and this is gonna be the front of a journal that I make. It's like a simpler journal, but this is gonna be the front cover, and this is gonna be one of the pages, and this is a tuck spot. I just cut it the image from the piece that I like to use as a center page, and I just cut it and made it as a duck spot. I added ruffles, and this is the other book cover, and I did it as a duck spot also. And here it's the other side of the page, and I added some lace. So this is some of the ideas that you can use the digi, and I'm gonna make a simple tag here for you, so you can have an idea what I like to do. I like to use my dyed papers for back. This one is, I think it's a beet dyed paper. I like to use the coffee or tea stained. Any of the dyed papers I like to use for backs. And what I like to do, I like to have all the pieces already cut. So when I'm gonna work making the cards and tags, and I have everything already cut, so it's much easier for me to just grab them and do whatever I want to do. So you can either cut with the scissors, or you can use a ruler, doesn't matter. And I'm gonna do, let's see, this is gonna be like simple. Okay, I think this will look nice. Okay, so I'm gonna make something simple because I don't want this video to be very long. And one other thing that I like to do, I like to use gold to stain the images. And the gold that I like to use, the one that I've been using for a long time now, is this one. It's Rubin Buff, and it's like a paste. It's the gold leaf, and I purchased at Michael's, but you can use other ones. I like this one because I can add more or less, and it's very easy. I use my fingers, but of course you can use anything else that you would like to use. So I always have a piece of paper, and I apply the gold there just a little bit, and I just want to go around the image. I like to do a little bit more in the corners so they look vintage. So I had this video. I was trying to make a video earlier, but we didn't get internet, so I lost internet for a few days and I couldn't load the video, and I decided to make another one, and this is the one that I'm doing. But I made another video, but it was basically the same thing. It's one of the double cards that I made. The lights were not good enough, so I decided to make this one. I was supposed to post it last weekend, but I didn't have internet because of the hurricane. But we are fine, everything is great, and now I have internet. So let me glue this. And later on, if you want, you can stitch. If you don't need to, I always like to stitch a little bit, add some stitches, so I might do that later. Let me see. I think this will be fine. And you can always add more gold when the card is done. You can add around the edges. That's what I do. So I'm gonna cut this piece later. Just a piece of lace. I always like to add lace, and sometimes I add sari silks, bows, but let's see if I need for this one. You go. So let me cut here. I'm doing this, usually I take my time when I'm doing my cards, but because I'm filming, I'm going a little faster. Some lace. Do I have lace here? I thought I had, yes, I do have a piece of lace. So yeah, I think it would be nice. Yeah, I think will work. Just let me trim a little bit. I like this. I'm gonna put just a little bit of glue because I'm going to sew a little bit. I'm gonna do some stitches. I don't need to add that much glue because I'm going to use my sewing machine. Okay, I like it. That's pretty. I'm going to add a bow. So let me see. I think it should be here. I'm trying to go fast so the video is not gonna be too long, but whenever we try to go fast I end up going slow. So and you can add here a piece of image or anything if you want to make it stronger, the hole, but I don't need to do this. I'm just going to make a pretty bow. Okay, let me fix. I think I need to go the other way. I always struggle with my bows. I have to do a couple of times to get it right. Sorry about this. I think it's pretty. Okay, let me just trim a little bit more. There you go. So this is my card, and isn't it pretty and super simple? Just use it 3 images, 3 pieces, because I can use the rest for another card. So I used 3 of the images all in the same page, added gold, a nice back, a little bit of lace and a bow, and it looks beautiful. So I'm gonna stitch here and then it's done, and I can add in my journal. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys like it. Thank you. Bye.